Hello, one and all. I'm here because it's Thanksgiving week, and we're going to be rolling into Christmas soon. So I wrote a poem. Here I have a purse holder for Bob. I don't think Bob will mind. Well, I wrote this poem. Here I sit at Bob's grave and ponder. Why didn't you go sooner, I wonder? All the lives and childhoods destroyed when you were a South Dakota judge deployed, or an attorney, I'm not sure. Did you separate little children from their parents for fun? You seem like such a sadistic bum. Ugh. Then you came to the mistake on the lake. Working in the DA's department, oh, what a mistake. With a certain attorney who had ulterior motives, you both conspired, destroying two boys' lives and others like locomotives, yeah. Now in your sweet slumber, where you rot in hell, your life, in my distinct opinion, has been a blunder. Not just my family, but there are others too. I'm sure many parents looked at you and wanted to sue. So enjoy your hellish eternity, lamenting your sin, while you try to remember how many drinks of gin. Yeah, how many drinks of gin did Bob have? This is what I need to know. He passed away of pancreatitis. I want to know what medications dear Bob was drinking, taking, when he was running my case, like a three-ring circus. 1 minute he's talking about my ex-husband's financials. Then he's talking about a pension fund. Then he's talking about taking the pension fund and applying it to the arrears, which none of this should have happened to begin with. And then he's talking about child custody. Could you please make up your mind, Bob? Because I really got so confused. Now, Bob here with his fake flowers. I think some of them have been replaced because they do look more unfaded. So what Bob has done for me, and I'm grateful for Bob and what the hell he put me and my children through. I'm grateful. I'm telling you, I'm grateful that through the hell he put me through evolved dismantling family court corruption. Why taking the kids was not enough. That took about 1.5 years to be a bestseller. That's about the bookshelf. Bob is a bookshelf. Then I wrote Cry Out for Justice, Poems of Truth. A bunch of poems. I may read you one. Then came Raised by These Wolves, how family and federal courts are failing our children. Yes, Bob, you failed my children. Nice going. Okay. Then followed up was Raised by These Wolves, child trafficking within the foster care and court systems. Because that's what you do, Bob, right? You destroy families, take away parents' rights, and you don't even look at evidence. You didn't care. You didn't care what we had to say, Bob. He didn't care what my son had to say. My son said, I want to see my mother. So you have to understand, we had been co-parenting for 10 years prior to the hell breaking loose. The hell broke loose when I remarried. And the person who I married is holding this camera right now. So say hello.
Hello.
So once the hell broke loose, any judge in his right mind would say, wait a minute, wait. You co-parented for 10 years and we're in this courtroom because dad wants full custody based on what? Well, based on what the opposing attorney called out, which was she's mentally ill and she's alienating the kids from the father. And I'm like, what? How does a registered nurse of 23 years go batshit crazy overnight? I don't know. I didn't even know what alienation was. Well, I soon found out. Yes, I soon found out. Anywho, it just evolved into this. Yes, the hell Bob put us through evolved into this. It's pretty bad when you got to write a book about it. That's how bad. The mistake on the lake, where he worked in the Erie County Courthouse, and I'm asking any parents out there in Erie County that have any problems with this fellow here, Bob, dear old Bob, the purse holder, and now a bookshelf. So, it's Thanksgiving. I'm thanking God that I have all these books. I have a movie trailer, trying to get a docu-series going. And we'll see how that happens and how that evolves. And I got to thank Bob for that, but I don't have my kids. So I'm not thankful for that. I am happy for parents that do end up with their kids. But most what these judges do is they do not look at evidence. He did not look at evidence. I don't know what he was doing on that bench. But he didn't listen to me. Very nasty, downgrading. These were his behaviors. And I'm sure he treated other parents the same way, not just me. My case was not just a one-off. But this is what he does. And he did it all for the Title IV funding. Hi. Yeah, it was all the Title IV funding. I'm sure people know what that is, where they make one parent a non-custodial parent for maybe no reason at all. And they'll make them pay the child support. So that's where the Title IV funding comes in, where the state matches dollar for dollar on this child support, and they rake in billions a year. So this is $1 billion a year business, okay? So I'm just gonna throw that in there lightly, and then it's really cold out here, and there's a wind, and my hair's wet because I just washed it. But I will read you a poem. I know there's some people out there, hopefully, that want to hear a poem. Okay, here we go. Because CPS was involved in my case, which is OCY here in Erie County, or in Pennsylvania, actually. So this is called The Plan to Control of the CPS Devil, written February 11th, 2019. I don't think it's that long. Nope. Okay. Under God and man, Jesus had a plan, keeping families together, sister, brother, father, mother. But the devil was in foul play, making plans from day to day, instigating CPS to take children away when all they wanted to do was stay. The devil whispers into the ears of the judges and GAL, make a lie truth and the truth a lie with no rationale. Then watch families fight while paying their attorneys, clients' heads spinning and caught up with worries. Children taken away based on a false allegation. The devil was pleased and danced for more litigation. Anxiety and financial distress took its toll. That was the whole idea, and that was the goal. But God and Jesus shook their heads, only wanting the children in their own beds. Happy family, sister, brother, father, mother, and in due time, they will soon be together. Everything's in God's hands, but that was not in the cards for me because I was dealing with a sociopath. And you know how I go on about personality disorders, sociopaths, and what to be careful of. Make sure, I'll leave you with this, make sure your relationships do not move fast. Go extremely slow. And that also includes in the bedroom. Go very slow. Remember who you meet, it is till death do us part. Sad but true. Now, I'll leave you with one more poem. Right, Bob? Do you want to hear one more poem, Bob? Is that what you want, do you think? Dumbass. All right, here you go. This is what Bob did. the lies breaking family ties. My kids sit back and listen to lies getting in their system. They hear it and see it, then they gradually believe it. Every false allegation is all about me. Accusations too numerous to count, you see. Continuous lies and deceit withstood. If I could change them back, I would. Time has lapsed, another year goes by. Memories have changed and so have I. In their minds, I do not exist. Countless lies, though, still persist. Lies cannot stop, I'm falling into a pit. Those filthy liars are a piece of shit. Desperately trying to talk sense into them, but everyone knows where those lies stem. Conflicted yet loyal to their alienator, treating my kids like capital expenditure. Money, 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 money. Now I sit back and listen to more of the lies, swiftly cutting what was left of my family ties. That is what this judge did. He has blood on his hands. My kids will never be the same. They're ruined for life. If this is how you feel about your judge, please let me know. You can contact me at dismantlingfamilycourtcorruption.com. That's dismantlingfamilycourtcorruption.com. I also have Slam the Gavel podcast. He never slammed the gavel. That's why I call it Slam the Gavel podcast. So again, if you have a tale to tell, feel free to contact me at dismantlingfamilycourtcorruption.com. Have a nice day, because you know what? He's in hell. Okay, I just thought of something else. Just want to throw it in there. Christmas is coming, and some of us don't have our kids, right? So we have to remember, this is not their fault. These are the judges' faults, okay? Judges and the attorneys baiting, lying, instigating, continuous lies. And I'm going to tell you what, it's all for money. All of it is for money. But I thank you, Bob, for the bookshelf and a place to put my purse. Thanks, Bob. You're a big help. Thanks a lot.